Hi, I'm Anastasia. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 5 free places to get your non-copyrighted music without paying any dime, which is completely 100% free for you to use. Are you a YouTuber? Are you a content creator? Are you an aspiring content creator, a business owner, or in fact you post for posting purposes? In as much as we do all these things, we do not want our account to be taken down. Sometimes YouTube will give you a copyright claim. Some extreme measures, they will give you a copyright strike, which is very extreme. Some they will take your YouTube account down, or your account will be on red, and you do not want all those things, because once you are giving all those strikes, then your YouTube channel would be at risk. Content creation is very tedious because after shooting the video, editing the videos, you still have to find the right music for you to use and where to get this music to avoid copyright strike or copyright claim. Let's take for an example on Instagram. After posting your videos, you will come back to that same videos. Instagram will issue a warning to you that your videos cannot be viewed in certain countries because of the copyright issue or strike on these videos. But before we continue, please support my YouTube channel by liking this video, hitting on the subscribe button to subscribe, and leave a hype subscribe on the comment section so I'll give you a special hug. Please also do not forget to share the video and save the video in case you need the video on the long run. Thank you as you do so. Please do not skip this. Have you subscribed? Alright, thank you. Let's continue. The first one on the list is Pixabay.
First one is Pixabay. Go to your browser and type Pixabay.com. It will bring you to this place. It will bring you to this interface. Then you go ahead and scroll down to this part that lists home, photos, illustration. Then go ahead and click on music. Go ahead and click on music. Though you have other things that you can actually click. If you want to get sound effects, you can click on sound effects. But since we're working on music, go ahead and click on music. To prompt to this interface, then I will go ahead because they have so many things. You can either choose a background or your happy beats or upbeats or energetic. Sometimes most of the time the one I use on Pixabay is the background music for all my videos. The one I use is actually most of background. I actually use most of the ones I use is the background music because I sometimes do not want music or anything playing in my talking videos, or if I'm explaining something. So most of the time I'm using background, but I don't want to use background at the moment. I just want to just show you music. Click on copyright. Though you can choose background music, which is the main one I actually use, but click on no copyright music. And Pixabay is entirely free. Pixabay is entirely free. Then you can go ahead and scroll down to the ones you feel like you need. The hard part is actually clicking on each music to know the one you want. That is the downside of all this.
The downside of this is playing each music to select the one you need for your video.
So go ahead and click on play. After playing the music, then you go ahead and click on download. If you click on download, it will download here for you. It will download there. It downloaded in MP3, which is the best part, and it does not have too much MB on it, and which is actually very good for all your editing process.
The second one is YouTube Studio.
On your browser, type YouTubestudio.com. It will prompt to this interface, but at the left hand side of the browser, after clicking on YouTube Studio, on the left hand side on the dashboard, content and analytics, comments, then go ahead and click on audio library. Click on audio library. If you click on audio library, it will bring you to this place. You have so many things to choose from. It's a bonus. It's actually a bonus part. Then click on music. Then click on is either you want music or sound effects. Sound effects is actually most used because of course you need all this whole sound effects. If you are a YouTuber, the sound effects is actually the best part because sound effects actually makes your video interesting and gets people to actually watch it more and more like a B-roll in sounds. More like a B-roll in sounds, but actually it is very good. Then click on music because this is the music we actually want. Click on music. Downside of all this whole music is actually getting to know the one you actually need by clicking and playing each of these music. But on getting to this part, another thing you actually have to look out for is go under this license part.
Always remember to check the attribution or license in the description, even if it's YouTube Studio.
Under this license type, then if you click on it, you can use this track, you can use this audio track in any of your videos, including videos that you monetize. No attribution is required, which is actually very good. This is the exact one we need. No attribution is required. You can use this audio in your videos, you can monetize it. Please, while choosing on your audio library, some actually need attributions. Let's view the details. YouTube may credit artists and link the audio library from your video. Done. So make sure that you actually read the license type, because someone actually need you to attribute them in all your videos if you use any of their music.
The third on the list is YouTube app.
Go ahead and click on YouTube or your YouTube browser or your YouTube icon on your phone. Then if you click on YouTube to bring it to this interface, then go ahead and type free for profit.
Please do not forget to type free for profit. What did I say? Free for profit. Free for profit is actually very different from free. It means that this music you are collecting from my YouTube channel, you do not have to pay or list for this music, but sometimes you have to give me attribution for the music you are collecting from my channel.
Profit actually means that you actually have the access to use this thing and profit from it without so many things, without getting licensed or any other things. But there is also a downside. There is also a downside of this proof of profit. Before using any proof of profit, you actually have to check the license or the attributions. Look at this one, Jack Harlow type of beats, Addicted. This, you can use this without beats or any list. You can use this without giving them attribution or without mentioning them, without any list. You can actually, let me click on it. Go ahead and click on it. You can use these beats without list. Keep 100% profit on your YouTube, SoundCloud only. But please credit me in the title, produced by Depo. You see this one. Actually, you have to, before you use these beats now, you have to actually credit them on your, is either you credit them on your title or you credit them on your description. That's the best part of all these things. Read the license so you actually know all these things before you have any copyright issue. Read the description before you use any sound on any platform.
The fourth on the list is SoundCloud.
Type soundcloud.com on your browser, or it's either you have the app or you go through your browser. Type soundcloud.com on your browser. Then on the search, this is the very important part. On the search, you go ahead and type free for profit. Go ahead and type free for profit on your search. Guys, we always need free for profit, because of course we are not paying for all these things. So since we are not paying for all these things, we always have to make sure we are using the correct one or the best one. Type free for profit, and it will bring you to all these ones that they actually use, that are actually free for profit. You can use them without buying for them or leasing from them. But before you can use them, also always do not forget to read the description. Go ahead and click on this one. Show more. Click on show more. Free for profit to use. Must credit the title produced by Lucky. You see, before you use this one, you must credit them produced by Lucky. In as much as it's free for profit, you still have to credit them. That's the only downside of all this platform. That's the only downside. Why some are actually free, just like YouTube library and YouTube. The most one I actually use, the best one I actually use is Pixabay. Pixabay is the one I actually use, and most of the time I also use YouTube too, but it's either Pixabay or YouTube library or YouTube. I use these three ones. SoundCloud, I'll use SoundCloud, but not always.
The last on the list is Epidemic Sound.
Epidemic Sound, you have to pay to use it, but I kept it on the last, or I kept it as the last. You have to go to your browser and type epidemicsound.com. This is the last one. I chose this as the last one because you have to pay to use this one, and which is the one that most of the YouTubers use, but because they paid for it. But because we are freebies now, because we are freebies, we are looking for the one that you do not have to pay. That's the reason I gave the four other ones before this one. All the four other ones I gave before, they are free, but this Epidemic Sound is not free. You have to pay to use for it. Let's click on hip hop. Let's click on There are so many things that comes from this epidemic sound. You can use the sound effects, you can use the music, and so many other things. And they have so many pop, jazz, electronic, hip hop, funk, country. Like all these things are all segmented. That's actually what is actually very good to use epidemic sound. In as much as you have to pay for it, I also advise you to actually close your eyes and pay for it, because you don't have to go through many so many playing the music to get the one you want. On epidemic sound, all these things are segmented for you, in as much as you have to pay for it. So let's go ahead and click on hip hop. On it, you can play the music to know the one you want, but all these are paid. All of them are paid. Lofi hip hop, which is the most used on YouTube, all of them are all paid, and you can get them with modes, genre, duration, rhythm, and vocals. There are so many things that epidemic sound has to offer, which is the last one I gave, because you have to pay for this one. Let's go ahead and click on this one. If you click on the sound, it will prompt you to this interface, but let's click on download so you understand where I'm coming from. Let's click on download. Click on download. You see, for personal use, for personal use means you own your YouTube channel, you own your Instagram, you own so many of your platform, for your TikTok, you own your laptop. For commercial use, it's for your company, and so many commercial use they're using it for. So many people use the personal one, or you can either go for commercial or enterprise. There's so many things for personal use. Publish anywhere online, monetize one channel per platform, unlimited download across, access to Epidemic's and mobile app. On personal use, you get to use all this. On personal use, you get to use all this, but this is a paid site, which is the last one I brought to you guys, because it's a paid one. So you either choose the free ones I listed before, or you use this paid one. Either way, all of them are all good.
Please do not skip this part. Have you subscribed? Alright, if you're having any copyright claim or having any issue removing any copyright claim on your channel, please revert back to my previous videos, and I'll also tag the videos on this video.